Hey everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we're taking a look at our Bulletproof Hitches adjustable 2-ball mount. Now this is going to be an extreme ball mount. Not only is it an extreme duty with that 36,000 pound, but you have this extreme rise and drop as well. So this is more ideal for, let's say, if you have a lifted truck and you got plenty of ground clearance, or if you need a lot more rise just because of what you're towing. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have this fitting the correct hitch receiver. You will need a 3-inch hitch receiver, and make sure you have enough ground clearance. So you have 6 adjustment points, so you can move this up and down wherever you want. The holes are 2 inches apart. Plus, you can adjust the ball platform as well. So this is a 2-ball mount. You've got a 2-inch hitch ball on the bottom, 2 5/16 hitch ball up here. Now your weight capacity will change depending on which hitch ball you use. This is limited to 12,000 pounds. This one gives you that 36,000 pound capacity. Now, ball mounts are used outside in the elements. When it rains, when it pours, when there's salt, things tend to happen. So to prevent that, you have this black powder coat finish for the ball mount and the shank, and you have these zinc coated clips. So if you've ever used a ball mount before and you've kept it on your hitch receiver, you might notice that it could be a little tricky when the clips get rusted. So this is zinc coated to help prevent that and to make it a lot easier to make those adjustments. So whether you need that tall rise or that low drop, you can do so quickly, or even switch the entire ball mount around and just pop those clips right back in. Now with this being a heavy duty ball mount, it's also a very heavy ball mount since it is made of solid steel. I usually recommend taking the ball platform out so you have a little bit less weight to deal with. You can see that there are 2 hitch pin holes just to give you a little bit of an option for where you want to have it sit. Those are going to be 2 inches apart, and you can pin whichever one works better with your bumper or your fascia. This does not include a hitch pin. You can get one separately here at etrailer. I'm using a 5/8 hitch pin. You can also take a look at the infinite rule locking pin set if you want something more than a hitch clip to secure your ball mount. So the maximum rise is gonna be 10 1/4 inches. The maximum drop is gonna be 11 1/4 inches. Now for the length, this will add to the back of your hitch receiver. So you do have those 2 hitch pin holes. So measure center of hitch pin hole to the end of the ball mount platform. We have it at about 18 inches of length here. Bring it in a little bit closer. That will be 16 inches of length. And if needed, you could just take the ball platform out since the entire thing is a bit heavy. We need just a little bit of extra space. So you do have this reinforced fin here just to make sure everything is strong and stable, but it also means it's a little bit closer to your vehicle. So measuring for closest point, center of the hitch pin hole of our furthest hole to that fin, that's gonna be 5 inches of clearance. Something to keep in mind if you have it on a motorhome like this, where it can get a little close for comfort. So make sure you get the right ball mount for you. Some things to consider are the differences between your towing capacity and what your vehicle is capable of, because the ball mount may have more capacity than your actual vehicle. Another thing is comparing this with other brands. The closest thing would be the Kurt adjustable 2-ball mount. It has the same-ish design where you can adjust it up and down, switch between the different balls. The main difference is going to be that gross trailer weight or that towing capacity. So this one has a maximum of 36,000 pounds. The Kurt ones have a maximum of around 20,000 pounds. So that's going to be the main difference there. Now, if you want more of a rise and drop or less of a rise and drop than this one has, you can get this exact same ball mount in those different sizes, and they work the exact same way. So check out our product pages and pictures for more detailed information if you want to compare between the different ball mounts. But this right here, right now, was a look at our Bulletproof Hitches 2-ball adjustable mount right here at etrailer.